Welcome to the video lecture on course Advanced Data Structures, and the topic is about single linked list. This is Anjani Kranti, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, SRKR Engineering College, Bhimavaram. The main objective of this lecture is to discuss about single linked list and the operations that are performed on single linked list. A single linked list is a linear data structure. It is a collection of data elements, and the individual elements are called as nodes. Every node consists of two fields. First one is data field. It is used to store the actual value of the node. The second one is link or next field. It is used to store the address of next node in the sequence. Here is a representation of single linked list. Our example consists of three nodes where the data is 10, 20, 30 respectively, and the addresses of the nodes are 2000, 2004 and 2006 respectively. To perform any operation on single linked list, we must keep track or reference of a first node, which may be referred by a pointer variable called head, which helps us to access every other element in the list. In the last node, address field must contain a pointer to null specifying the end of the list. In the program, first of all, before performing any operation on single linked list, we must declare or initialize a pointer variable head to null value. If the linked list is empty, then the value of the head is null. In C, we represent a node using a structure. Here is the structure of a node used in a single linked list. Struct node. It consists of two parts. Data part is of integer type. Link is a pointer variable of type struct node because it has to store the address of next node in the sequence. Typedef defines a node pointer nptr of data type struct node. The operations on single linked list are insertion operations, deletion operations, and traversing. Inserting into a single linked list can be performed at different positions. Based on the position of the new node being inserted, the insertion is categorized into three types. First one, insert begin operation. To perform any insertion operation in the single linked list, first we have to create a new node. Here is a function of insert begin. Insert underscore big is a function name. nptr is a return type of the function. Head and x are two variables passed as an argument to the function. X is an integer variable which is to be stored in the data part of the newly created node. To declare a node, p is of type nptr, and we have allocated some memory using malloc function, which is a memory allocation function of size struct node. After creating a node, store the data passed as an argument, that is x, in the data part of the newly created node. Check whether the list is empty, that is head equal to null. If the list is empty, then set p of link equal to null and head is equal to p. As there is no elements in the list, newly created node becomes the first node in the linked list. If the linked list is not empty, then set p of link is equal to head and head is equal to p. After inserting p in the beginning of the list, the elements in the list are 20, 30 and 40 respectively. The next insertion operation is insert end. Create a new node p and give the value of x in the data part and p of link as null. Check whether the list is empty. If head equal to null, p of link is equal to null and head is equal to p. As there are no elements present in the list, the newly created node p becomes the first node in the linked list. If the linked list is not empty, then define a node pointer temporary variable and initialize it to head. Keep moving the temp to its next node until it reaches the last node in the list by using this while loop. So after reaching the last node in the list, set temp of link is equal to p. So after inserting newly created node p at the end of the list, the elements in the list are 20, 30, 40 and 50 respectively. And the next insertion operation is insert at particular position. Here the position of the node to be inserted should be passed as an argument to the function. Create a new node p. If I want to insert at nth position, traverse to the n-1th node of the linked list. Here in our diagram, the green node represents a new node and the temporary variable points to n-1th node. Now the first operation is p of link is equal to temporary variable link. So the green line shows the first operation. And the second operation is temp of link is equal to p. That is, the orange line shows that temporary variable link part is updated with the address of newly created node, that is 2008. So after inserting the new node p at the second position in our linked list, the elements in the list are 20, 50, 30 and 40 respectively. And the next operation is deletion operations. Deletion of a node from a single linked list can be performed at different positions. Based on the position of the node being deleted, the operation is categorized into three types. First one is delete begin. First, copy the address of first node, that is head node, to some temporary variable. Move the head to the second node of the linked list, that is head is equal to head of link. Disconnect the connection of the first node to second node. Free the memory occupied by the first node, that is free of temp. That is, we have deallocated the memory occupied by the temporary variable. So after deleting the first node in the linked list, the elements in the list are 20, 30 and 40 respectively. And the next deletion operation is delete end. That is, the last node in the linked list should be deleted. Traverse to the last node of the linked list, keeping track of second last node in some temporary variable, say p, say q in our example. That is, green color node is a second last node which is represented by q in our example. If the last node is head, that is, if the last node is a head node, then make the head node as null. Else, disconnect the second last node with the last node. This connection should be disconnected. That is, q of link is equal to null. Free the memory occupied by the last node. That is, free of temp. So after deleting, we are deallocating the memory occupied by temporary variable. So after delete end operation, the elements in the list are 10, 20, 30 respectively. And the next deletion operation is delete at particular position. Here we have to pass the position of the node which is to be deleted as an argument to the function. So initially the list consists of 4 nodes. So if I want to delete nth node, that is in our example third node in the list, traverse to the nth node of a single linked list and also keep reference of n-1th node in some temporary variable, say p. P is the n-1th node Temp is referring the nth node. To delete the nth node, p of link is equal to temporary variable of link, and temporary variable of link is equal to null, and free of temp. We are deallocating the memory occupied by the temporary variable after deletion. So after deleting the third node in the linked list, the elements in the list are 10, 20 and 40 respectively. And the next operation is traversing. Traversing is the most common operation that is performed in almost every scenario in a single linked list. Traversing means visiting each node of the list once in order to perform some operation on that. Here is a function of traverse. Head is an argument passed as an argument to the function. We are using a temporary variable to traverse the list from head to the last node. In this while loop, we are traversing each and every node and displaying the data of temporary variable and moving to the end of the list. In this lecture, we have briefly discussed about single linked list and the structure of a node which is used in a single linked list and the operations that are performed on single linked list: insertion operations, deletion operations and traversing to the list. Thank you. If you like the video, please do subscribe.